While we're talking exercises to help support your posture, to supplement your seated position, we want to open up and strengthen through the posterior chain. So what we're looking at now is addressing your lower back muscles going through into your glutes. So one of the simplest ones you can do is lying on your stomach, and from here you can do several variations with this. One can be just raising the arms off the ground slightly. You can do it raising just the legs off the ground slightly by squeezing through your glutes and holding some tension through there. And you can do them both at the same time. Now this is one you do for time, not so much reps. So I'd also go for how you feel on the day. So rather than saying, all right, you have to do 3 sets of 10 reps, what I would do is, on the first time you do it, do 1 set of as many reps as feels comfortable without breaking yourself. The next time you do it, you might do 2 sets, you might still do 1 set, but you might do a longer set with more reps or more time held, or you might do a harder variation of it. Whichever way works for you is great, it really doesn't matter too much. So the next one we'll move on to is your hip thrust variation. So starting from the floor, feet down, palms up, upper back resting, just lifting the hips up nice and high, squeeze and hold for a second, drop down, touch and come up. As you get stronger with this, you can take your feet further out. I like to go heels down, toes up, and that just gives you a little bit more leverage there. You can also progress onto a single leg. So one, doing all the work, same thing, touch, straight back up. This foot lower to the ground will make it more difficult again. All right, and as you get better with this, we can increase the difficulty even more. So we've got the couch over here. What we're going to do, move the party hats and set our upper back at the top part of the couch. From here, hips up, hold for a second, touch and back down. Same thing, you want to make it more difficult, you can go feet further out, heels down, toes up. And again, switching to a single leg. So up, hold for a second, touch and back, and again straight out, nice and close to the ground to make it a little bit more difficult for you. You want to progress it even further from there, you can put your feet up on a bench or something like that. As long as it's nice and stable, you don't want it slipping across the floor, and doing your lift from there. All right, doing those things, you can do, I like sets of anywhere between about 8 and 15 reps. Sometimes you might go up to 20 reps. Again, this is one that's more by feel. So as you get stronger, work your way up in the intensity of the exercises. But let's say you start off with 1 or 2 sets, you might work up to 3 or 4 sets. You might start out with only 8 to 10 reps, and you might finish up doing 15 to 20 reps, or just a very difficult variation, or you could be even adding weight to it through different means. So whatever it is, the main thing is you need to be doing the work on a regular basis. By doing that, you're going to be holding your posture nice and tall, really getting those supportive muscles that are going to look after you and stop you from ending up looking like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.